Hey Max Leeds. So today I wanted to talk about flabby arms and double chin. There are many people that suffer from this and complain of it and definitely don't want it. So what do we do in these situations? Well, I'm going to talk about two approaches. So one is an approach that people use that does work well, and there's another approach that doesn't work very well. So the first approach that doesn't work very well is usually where people will focus on spot reduction. There have been studies that spot reduction is a thing where you can focus on one particular part of the body and focus on reducing fat in just that area of the body. Now, whether that's through exercise or that's through cosmetic surgery, I'll mention kind of both approaches to that. So if you're doing it through cosmetic surgery, plastic surgery, things like that, whatever you want to do, that's your choice, that's fine. I'm not personally someone that advocates for that, mainly because of the fact that it could have some side effects. Because you have to keep in mind that when you are artificially altering a part of your body, the rest of your body is natural. So your body is going to continue to develop naturally, trying to work around an artificial adjustment. So sometimes those two things don't go together very well, and they can have some side effects that you may be okay with or you may not be okay with, depending upon the situation. When we're talking about spot reduction in terms of exercise, there have been studies to show that in exercise, yes, there has been some spot reduction. However, the changes are so small that they're essentially negligible. So it's not necessarily something that has a tremendous effect in terms of focusing on one area of the body to exercise. Now, the thing about that is that because of our genetics, some people are able to develop parts of their body quicker and more efficiently than others, but that's more from a genetic standpoint. Does that mean that you can't focus on areas of the body to be able to develop or enhance? Yes, you can. Everyone can essentially do it. Some people may have to take different routes to do that. Not everybody may have the same approach, or it may not necessarily be the same amount of time for everybody. I mean, bodybuilders do it, physique builders, fitness builders, they do it all the time where they have to focus and enhance different areas of the body. So you can definitely do that, but it's not something that would be your go-to. It's not going to be that I'm going to get rid of my double chin and then everything else is going to be fine. For you, areas of your body are going to also change if you are doing overall fitness. And overall fitness is usually the best approach to have when you are focusing on getting rid of fat. So if that is your focus and that is what you want to do to get rid of your flabby arms, to get rid of that double chin, I would focus on overall fitness. Combinations of cardio and strength training will really help reduce fat. And however it is that you developed the flabby, the double chin or the flabby arms in the first place, a lot of times the way that it develops, as you're losing it, it essentially goes backwards. So whatever was the last thing that you gained weight in will probably be the first thing that you start to lose weight in. So that's essentially how most people's bodies work. So if you are looking to do that, overall fitness is always going to be your best bet. Also, it's important to not to confuse fat with loose skin. So you want to make sure that you know the difference. If it's loose skin, you'll notice that when you pull it or you push your fingers into it, it has like a little imprint that lasts a little bit longer before it starts to disappear. That's when you know that's the loose skin. With the the flabby arm situation where it's kind of jiggling, it's usually a lot of times more fat based. So you want to make sure you know that. If you are looking to get rid of loose skin, I do have 2 previous videos that you can look up that deal with loose skin if that's what you're noticing instead of fat. Thanks guys. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to comment. If you have any questions, feel free to get back to me. And until next time, you max your life.